guys, it's Shanette Lebron, founder of Touch Atelier, and you are watching Strictly Business by Set the Bar. Hello, I am Shanette Lebron, and I am the founder and creative director of Touch Atelier, and I'm on Set the Bar. I have been doing this very recently. I've been doing this for the past year. Bree is my most loyal customer. I have honestly been into fashion design and sewing and just creating since I was a little girl. I remember walking into my grandma's house, and one room that she had, it was a wooden sewing machine, one of those super old school ones, and I was always fascinated. What really sparked my love for it was one day my cousin was creating a purse out of jean fabric, and I was absolutely obsessed. She had a skirt that she was going to throw away, and she asked me to help her, and I was like, yeah, of course. A little old me just helping my big cousin create something, like, amazing. And ever since I sat there with her and created, I fell in love and never wanted to let go of it. And I just kept on doing my own thing and evolving and learning and making mistakes as I go along. And what created Touch Atelier was just that passion for fashion. Definitely just feeling the confidence in my work, especially in the fashion industry. There's so many brands and companies that are striving to be like the next big thing and be authentic and be you, and it's just really just understanding yourself is the hardest challenge, and having that confidence in yourself to be the great designer that you are is something that I realized that I faced personally as being my business owner, is just having that confidence in my fashion and my sketches. And Bree's been like one of the ones that shows so much love to my creations, and my family, they see my sketches and they're like, wow, this is just like, you know, create this. And I just feel like I hold myself back with just putting a limit on myself, because I try to strive to be as great as other brands, but then you don't realize that you're just stifling your own greatness. Oh gosh, my favorite material, I absolutely love those like velvet fur fabrics. Those are just they're just so soft and obsessive to work with. It's just like when you sew it, it just feels like magic just going through your fingers, and just the way the colors change as the light hits it. It's just, oh, love the velvets.
Now, what's your least favorite fabric to work with?
Least favorite would have to be like PVC leathers. Those are extremely hard to work with. They're super thick. My machine, she does not like those. So a lot of the times it's hand sewing, and that's even worse. The toughest fabric to work with by far. Oh my gosh, just the amount of material that goes into the process of creating something. Because you could say, oh yeah, I'm going to create a silk dress. And you're like, yeah, all I need is silk. And then you have to account for the threads, the needles you're going to need to use, a thinner needle. Because if you use a thicker needle on silk, once you puncture it, that hole is there. You cannot get rid of that. So it's tedious work just even understanding the fabric you're working with and how to correctly stitch it, how to correctly sew it, and just basically protect the integrity of that fabric is the most tedious thing. Oh, the most complicated piece. Definitely this denim skirt that I transformed into a dress for Bree was extremely complicated, mostly because I just was challenging myself to push the boundary and just do something different that not a lot of people were doing with upcycled materials. And because that whole piece is thrifted. It is all thrifted, cut up, resewn, deconstructed, reconstructed. So that was for sure the most challenging piece, but I was really happy with how it came out. I would just say take that passion and run with it. Don't ever let anyone drag you down. Completely create what you want and what you love, and create it resolutely. You know, do it with profound love for what you are doing, because that's what's going to make the world go around, is when you put that love and that passion into that piece. Your customers and your clients are going to see that, and they're going to see that you dedicated your heart and soul into this, and they're going to feel that, and it's all about that energy you're putting into it. So just take it and run with it. Run like your spirit.
Now I see you got something that you made 2 hours before you came here. Tell us
Yes.
about this piece that you're wearing right now.
Oh my gosh, yes, this piece, it is, man, it was a piece of work. But I just had this idea for something that was a little asymmetrical, a little off the shoulder, with a cute, like, skirt to go with it. The hemline is all, like, lettuce hem, so it's that kind of, like, crinkly hem, just to give it that little zhuzh, to make it feel a little effortless. It was definitely rushed. I ran out of thread at one point and was most likely going to scream, but when I realized I could just make it work, everything just came and fell into plan, and it came out how I sketched it, so I was very happy. It's mostly just draped and cut up into like hollowed pieces. It's not really anything that's super duper constructed. It was a little more of an effortless look. This was probably the simplest thing for me to sew in the past couple months, but definitely love it. The fabric is all cotton and polyester mix, and it has a little bit of like that spandex stretch to it, so it's nice and comfy and breathable. It already came with this distressed pieces on it. Some of them I just made them a little more distressed because I was like, just give it a little zhuzh, let's spice it up a little bit. And here we are, 2 hours of panic sewing. Oh my gosh. I guess the message I want to give is just for those of you who have a creative spirit and a creative soul, and you have friends who are creative, and you see that they're stepping out of their box and doing things, and you love what they do, and you're completely inspired and amazed by it, take that step. Just go ahead and do it. Be creative just like them. Don't be shy about it. Express yourself with your loud voice and your great sense of style and fashion, and just run with it, girl. Like, absolutely run with it, because the only one that's going to take you that far is you. And you just, as long as you keep pushing it, keep doing what you're doing and loving what you do, nothing's going to hold you back, and you're going to shine like the bright star you are.